Hey guys, it's me, Matt Brunet, creator of Animation Lookback and Animats Reviews, and I have reached more than 750 subscribers! Hooray! Now, I would like to thank everybody who watches my videos, and of course my subscribers, but pretty much you all know the drill. I love you all! For those of you who are wondering, I am working on a few projects right now. I'm working on the next episode of the Epic Mickey Files, and I'm working on the review of Mars Needs Moms. For those of you who are wondering, how was it? Let's just say there's a reason why it bombed at the box office. Now, the last time that I did this kind of update, I mentioned that I needed to find someone who can do the finishing touches on the Animation Lookback logo done by Matthew Coe. I would like to thank you all for those who have asked me if they wanted to do it, but I did manage to find this one person, and she did it incredibly. Her name is Rachel Schumel, and she did a wonderful job putting the finishing touches on Matthew Coe's animation. I would like to thank you both, and this shall become an official staple on all my upcoming animation lookbacks. Thank you very much. Now, another update that I want to do from my last update is that I said that I would no longer make any more videos that has content that's owned by either Paramount or Fox. Well, one Annie's rant and one Rango review later, apparently that's just a bunch of bullcrap. Now, you might be wondering, why is it that I said that before? Well, have you ever noticed that I didn't post any Megamind review on YouTube? Well, here's the thing. I did make one, but when I released it, YouTube was like, denied! But then when I posted my Annie's rant, which had Megamind and even How to Train Your Dragon and Shrek Forever After, and when I released my Rango review, YouTube was like, accepted! So that got me thinking, how is it that YouTube kept my Rango review, but they wouldn't accept my Megamind review? And then I realized something. When I did my Megamind review, I made it around the time it was like new. It was just a few days out in theaters. When I did my Rango review, it was only a few weeks that it was in theaters. So I discovered something. YouTube apparently only cares to recently released movies in theaters. After about a few weeks, they don't really care much, and anybody can just put in their own little clips featuring those films. So what I want to announce is that instead of not posting any Animats reviews of films from Paramount or Fox, I'm going to wait about 2 weeks after the film's release, and then I'll post it on YouTube. That way, the copyright people won't get me and I'll end up scot-free. Woohoo! But enough of my updates from my last update. Let's move on to the upcoming projects that I'm going to make. As you may know, the Epic Mickey Files is up and running with the first episode out, which is about Yen Sid, and people are reacting greatly to it. Just to let you know, people, there are a lot more episodes coming up. There's going to be the one about the Gremlins. There's going to be one about Smee. There's going to be one about the Phantom Blot. There's going to be one about Oswald. There's going to be plenty more episodes coming up, so tune in to check those out. And then, after the Epic Mickey Files are done, I'm going to move on to a project that I wanted to do for about a long time, about a year now. The top 10 best animated sequels. Now, like I said before, this is a project that I wanted to do for about a year now. You may not know this, but that was supposed to be the second top 10 that I wanted to do. But because Halloween was coming up, I really wanted to do more the top 10 scariest Disney moments. So what I wanted to say, after the Epic Mickey Files, it's going to be the top 10 best animated sequels. And then after that, I promise you people, after that top 10 is done, I'm going to start working, and only working on that, unless a few Animats reviews have to interfere, I shall make Animation Lookback Dawn Bluth. I know you people are excited for it, and I'm as excited as you to start the project. Apparently, I'm getting a lot of comments from you people that are starting to be impatient, like you want to know when is Animation Lookback Dawn Bluth being released. A part of it because of my last update, I mentioned that it was going to be released in February. Well, the only thing I can say to that is that, well, that depends. What's today? Oh, April? Oh. Whoopsie! But I have to tell you this, people. I do have a life outside of making videos. I have school. I have friends. I have my family. And so I have all this to try to manage in my life, and with the little free time that I have, that's when I go out and make these videos. Keep in mind that I'm not getting paid for this. Well, even though one day I would really love to. But this is not the case. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm not somebody who would constantly release videos like Doug Walker. It's just that I don't have time to make all these videos, which would explain why of all these delays. I mean, my life comes first before my videos. But people, one more thing I have to say about this. All good things come to those who wait. Trust me on that. And before I leave, I just want to tell you about a few things that you should also check out. First of all, you may know of my other series that I'm doing. It's called Fantasy Movie Memories, which one of the creators is Logan Reithenbaum, who you may know as Huey Toonmore in Huey's Animated Reviews. Just to let you know, people, I'm still doing it, and much recently, they have released the 5th episode, which talks about the first Godzilla movie. Another thing I want you to check out, this is not video related or anything related to Animation Lookback or Animats Reviews or anything like that. It's on Facebook. Now, sometimes I would go and travel. And this spring break, I went to New York City, which is awesome, by the way. And I decided to do a fun little project. I like to take pictures of all the most famous landmarks of the place. So I decided to do it with a little twist. With every picture I take with a historical landmark, I add in my Pikachu. So pretty much you see all these cool photos, but with Pikachu. So you see like the Brooklyn Bridge with Pikachu, or you see on top of the Empire State Building with Pikachu, or a fun one I liked was Madame Tussauds with Pikachu. And very appropriately, me and Pikachu were actually there during the grand opening of Pokemon Black and White at Nintendo World. My god, there were a lot of people who dressed up like Pokemon. And I'm talking about the people who are in their 20s! Have you ever seen a grown man dressed up like a Bulbasaur and a Pikachu? And that's pretty much it on my updates. Keep watching, tell your friends about me, I love to get more subscribers, and see you later!